Hi, I'm Kathy Jaskolski from kathyjaskolski.com. And today is an invitation to contemplate the first of the Reiki principles, just for today, do not anger. The process of contemplation doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to find an answer. It's simply taking a question and holding it with reverence and looking at it from three different perspectives. First, the mind, and then moving into the heart, and finally moving into the space of all that is. So let's begin. Come into a comfortable seated position, or lying down if you prefer. And as you get in that position, notice if there's a way that you can make yourself even 10% more comfortable. And take all the time you need to do that, including pausing or turning off this video. Go ahead and close your eyes and let your attention move inward. And as your attention moves inward, begin to get curious. Reiki principle number 1, just for today, do not anger. What does that mean for you? And first, give the mind permission to just kind of go crazy, to dart around with whatever answers it comes up with, and to stay present with whatever emerges. The mind loves to take control, and most often we allow it to, so that's a great place to start. Just for today, do not anger. Is there a meaning for me in that? Is there a place in my body that anger sits or resides? What makes me angry? Just for today, do not anger. And what meaning is the mind making of that for you? Some of you may find it helpful to journal, and so feel free to go ahead and do that if that helps. Others may just want to be still. As you notice that the mind begins to feel complete or come to a place where it's kind of surveyed the whole question and has a good feel for the answers that feel comfortable for the mind, begin to allow your awareness to drop into the heart, feeling into the center of the chest. Awareness at a heart level is often not sentences. It's more tuned into sensations or feelings. So this may be the place or space where you start to notice from the inner ears and the inner eyes, the little bit quieter voice. Just for today, I will not anger. What comes up as you hold that in the sacred heart? Sometimes in the heart space you might feel or you might experience colors or visual experiences, and definitely emotions. Try to push away nothing. And if there's a different question that starts to surface for you other than the one I'm answering, follow that question. Just for today, do not anger. How is that landing in your heart space? I like to close my eyes as I'm doing a contemplation. It allows my awareness to turn more inward, even as you may hear it even on the video, the sounds of the world around me and the experiences of the world around me continue. They don't stop just because I've decided to contemplate. Some of you may want to stay with the heart a little bit longer. And for those of you who are ready, we're going to move beyond the heart to the space that is all that is. And some of you, that's the space just beyond what you know, the space of all that is. And there's many names for this space. It might be God, Goddess, Mother Earth. And so whatever you want to plug in here, coming back to the inquiry, the first Reiki principle, just for today, do not anger. And then allow that to move and out into that space just beyond what you know. Some of you may feel that as an inner expansion, and others may feel it as an expansion that moves way out beyond your body. Some of you may find yourself again in nature or in a different space. The answers, once again, and you'll even notice that my voice is changing some as I'm moving into that space. The answers here are going to be yet again more subtle. So it might be just a little whisper. It might be just one sensation or one word or one feeling. And see if you can stay with that. Just for the today, do not anger. When I take this into the space of all that is, what happens there? Some of you may want to sit here for a while. I'm finding it luscious myself. And some of you may want to pick up a journal and start to journal your experiences in all three levels or your experience here. And some of you may feel complete. The current Reiki I training class is pondering or contemplating what it means for them, the first precept for one full week from yesterday through next Saturday. And so you can use this contemplation once or many times, and each experience will be different. One final time, just for today, do not anger. I'd love to hear what happened for you in the contemplation. Feel free to post on this Facebook page. Thank you so much for coming. Namaste.